Welcome to the HypnoBeast podcast. Like all our podcasts, in this episode I will talk about things vaguely related to the furry fandom, and then we'll do guided relaxation and hypnosis. Since this is our first one we're doing on YouTube, I will cover the basics today and do guided visualization for becoming your fursona, but not before I talk a little bit about myself, a little bit about Pokemons, and further confusion, which is coming up in a few months. But before we begin, please only listen to this recording in a safe stationary environment where your full attention can be given to the hypnotic process. Do not listen to this recording while driving or operating heavy machinery. The contents of this recording is intended for vocational or avocational self-improvement. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure or prevent any disease or disorder. I am a hypnotic advisor and self-improvement guide, not a state-licensed healing arts practitioner. If there are any medical or psychiatric issues or concerns, please consult the appropriate licensed healthcare professional, as I am not a medical professional. This recording should not be listened to by people who are pregnant, wearing a pacemaker, have had or are prone to seizures, epileptic, or under the influence of medication, drugs, or other mood-altering substances. The contents of this recording may include audio for brainwave entrainment. Any listeners will hear the normal, everyday sounds of life around them, but they will not be anything but further relaxed. In fact, the everyday sounds of life will only cause the listener to go deeper into trance. Please make sure that any pets, parents, partners, or posse will avoid interrupting the session. Silence all cell phones, instant messengers, email alerts, or anything else that might steal away your attention. If for any reason an emergency should occur, as unlikely as that is, the unconscious mind will immediately recognize it and awaken you to a fully alert state so that you can effectively and appropriately respond. As unlikely as that is to occur, and knowing that this safety mechanism is in place, it is possible to let go and relax and trust and enjoy this process. 1. The listener is ready to make sure a comfortable position is secured, preferably a couch or chair. Eyes closed if they haven't already done so. Just relax deeper and deeper. Each and every time this recording gets listened to, the suggestions become stronger and the listener's skill of imagination, visualization, and conceptualization increases well. And that's all I need from my teleprompter. So welcome to the HypnoBeast podcast, a podcast for the furry community and anyone else that wants to join us. Pretty much I do guided meditation, guided relaxation, usually with a slight furry bent, anthropomorphic bent. We don't do anything too crazy usually on the podcast. Usually it's just lots of relaxation, sometimes with a theme. Last month was October, so we did Orktober, and we all became orcs. But since this is our first YouTube one, where I'm actually talking to a camera, and we're kind of introducing myself to a whole brand new audience, and I'm not doing a guided the meditation challenge, which I failed, where I'm just going to do Become Your Fursona, which is what I usually do at conventions and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. So we got this. I just want to show you this. This is awesome because it's actually a webpage I made. CSS. Yes. Go jQuery. Go jQuery. Go jQuery. Okay, so first of all, I usually talk for about a couple minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes about random things, and then we do hypnosis. I tried doing it different ways in the past. Sometimes I used to skip it, but then people got mad. They said I feel cheated if I don't get to listen to you babble on. So this is me babbling on. But then there are other people that say, yeah, I just cut your intro out and I just listened to the other part afterwards. This will be available. The audio of this program, this recording, this podcast will be available on my website at HypnoBeast.com. You can listen to past audio recordings, past podcast recordings. If you become a member for about, I think, $3 a month, you can listen to the whole library of past podcasts and me babbling on. Some people actually do that. They tell me, oh yeah, listen to you babble on every every night before I go to bed. Puts me to sleep like that. So there's that. And then, what was I going to say? And then also at HypnoBeast.com, I take actually requests from people and I turn them into hypnosis MP3s, all sorts of different requests. Some of them very general, very everyday life, like I need stuff to help me not procrastinate, or I need stuff for helping me study, lift weights, go to the gym, that sort of thing. But then we also get like lots of crazy fun stuff, like I want to be a donkey, I want to be a muscle man, I want to be all sorts of interesting fun things through hypnosis. So I do a little bit of both. So if you go to HypnoBeast.com, you can listen to my podcast, you can buy my MP3s, and you can request MP3s, and then I have a kind of Reddit type of thing where people upvote the MP3s they want, and I usually take the top 3 or top 2 or 1 or what I feel like doing. So if your request gets upvoted to the top, I'll do it. Some people I know actually just come every day and vote it up. Vote up their requests. So it's like, oh, okay, now we have fun requests. So some of the interesting requests is just because I have dedicated fans. My podcast, I usually have, I think by my own metrics, like 300 average listeners a month. And it's kind of scary to go on YouTube because that's such a big audience, and I'm just geared up to read all those wonderful comments you're about to send me. Yes, each and every time you call me something bad on YouTube comments, you feel urged to buy my MP3s. Oh, that's a really bad suggestion. Okay, so, but first things first, while we're talking about YouTube comments, I have something I'm going to ask you. I want you to write in the comments. This is going to be a vote. You're going to vote on what you want me to wear when I do these podcasts on YouTube. Because, like, in the ideal world, I'd have $1,000 and I'd have a fursuit maker and they'd make me this wonderful astral lion headdress with, oh no, Buster! With, you know, horns and LED lights and all sorts of fun stuff. You can stay Buster. Stay Buster. But we don't have that. So we have option 1, the hood from a Halloween costume. I used to sometimes wear these at cons, but I feel bad because it's like art, you know, manufactured. It's just a Halloween costume, but it makes me look adorable. So I like the hood. I don't know if I'll wear it. Like I said before, I need something. Well, I didn't say it before, but I need something where I can talk and people can hear me. So this is one option. This is the hood. And then option number 2 is just these ears. These ears I got, I think, Further Confusion 2 years ago. I'm not sure. I kind of like... The ears are good, but they're kind of too small, too big for me. My head's too small. And they come with a tail, but the tail you can't really see when I'm doing a podcast because it's down here. I can play with it. My lion tail. So that's option 2. So I want you to vote in the comments. Option 2, which is the furry ears, or option 1, which is the Halloween costume hood, and I'll wear that in the next podcast, because it's awesome. I kind of like this one, so I might wear this one. So this is option 1. Yoink. This is option 2. Please vote in the comments below. And if you're listening to this the normal way on my website, just leave a comment on my website or on Twitter, because I go on Twitter. I'm on Twitter as HypnoBeast. I'm on Facebook as HypnoBeast. I'm on Google Plus as HypnoBeast, and various other sites, Instagram as HypnoBeast. I'm pretty much on everything. So there's that. Okay, so let's see. Before I say again. A little bit about me. I like to say About me. My name is John LeMay. I graduated from UCSB with a Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology about 7 years ago, and then I went to hypnosis school for about a year to become a hypnotherapist, and I'm still learning what I want to do with that. I don't really like interacting with people that much on a daily basis. Like, you know, seeing 10 clients a day is not quite my thing. I enjoy creating something in privacy, in intimacy, in solitude, and then putting it out for people to buy. I think that's more my model, because that's what feeds me, is, you know, being alone time, being an artist. But, you know, there's real life. So there's that. So I make a little bit of money online selling MP3s. I still see people over Skype, but I'm trying to ramp that down. I've got a few good, like, regular clients, and we just do fun furry stuff. I turn them into their Fursonas. But I don't really do the kind of, you know, cure-all hypnosis that I was kind of trained to do. I like just doing general hypnosis, general guided imagery for becoming your Fursona. And not just Fursonas, I like pretty much anything people project themselves into. So if you've got a character for WoW, or a character for your a Dungeons and Dragons or some other character that you like to project yourself into. That's why I like working with in hypnosis. That's why I like working with when I do guided imagery, because it's, to me, that's kind of where you really get to see a person, where you really get to understand a person, is what they want to be, what they desire to be, what turns them on, what, you know, makes them tick. And I think that's one of the things I like about the furry fandom, is because a lot of it is original. I mean, we do have the bronies, we do have different Disney fans, but you're kind of, in the furry fandom and furry community, you're kind of required to come up with your own persona that's original, that says something about you. And it's really easy. I mean, you just like the people always say it's just adjective species. So, you know, HypnoBeast, you know, Fire Fox, or, you know, Happy Fox, or Yippee Fox. What does the fox say? What was I gonna say? So I mean, but then, you know, when the character comes out, little details come out. It's like, okay, well, the fox has it's bright green. Well, why is it bright green? Because I like green, because it's the color of life. And, you know, when I think about green, I think about this and that and this. And why a fox? Well, foxes are, they're kind of manly, but they're still sleek and elegant. And when I'm a fox, I can be manly and sleek and elegant. And that's it's something I really like about the furry community, is that it just really opens up all the possibilities of identity and who we are. And it just allows us to express who we are without being in these little boxes of, you know, this is what a human being male is, and this is what a human being female is. Now we can be dragons and griffins and all sorts of genders and identities, and it's really great. So that's why I like furry, that's why I'm into it, and there are lots of reasons to be into it. It's a big community, and people are, you know, different levels of involvement. Some people just kind of like, you know, I'm just a fan. People say that I'm just a fan. And then other people, like, they go to every single convention there is and spend all their money on fursuits. You know, and it's different levels. It's, you know, some people are just fans. Some people, like, get involved in the community. Some people almost treat it like a religion. And there's just so many different levels you can be involved, and ways of being part of a community. And I've been part of this community for, oh God, years and years and years, under different identities, different personas. And that's kind of what I like about it, is like, if you change as a person, you can just change your persona. Like, I've been all sorts of different, you know, just personas and creatures, and I don't want to tell them because then you can look them up. But that's that. So furries are great. Hypnosis is great. I went to hypnosis school for about a year, and then I, you know, had my own practice for a while, and now I'm just trying to sell MP3s to pay off hypnosis school, which I've almost done, thanks to you guys, because you guys are wonderful, and you guys give me so many great ideas to work with. So I like making this MP3s, putting them online, and like I said before, you can go to HypnoBeast.com and get those MP3s and buy them and make requests for new ones and all sorts of great things. And then I also have a membership package, so you can listen to my old podcasts. And I'm trying to make different levels of that, so I'm still playing with that. It's through PayPal, so you can cancel at any time. People do. You know, they're like, yeah, 3 months later, oh, okay, whatever. So there's that. So next topic, so enough about me. Let's talk about Pokemons. So, Pokemon X and Y just came out. Woo! Cascading style sheets. jQuery. And so I'll just give a quick review about that. I really liked Pokemon. Like, you know, there's all sorts of nostalgia coming up with Pokemon. Like, me and my brothers all had our Pokemons and our own little cartridges, and I had red, my brothers had blue, and that sort of thing. So as soon as Pokemon X and Y came out, we all rushed to buy it. I got it like the night it came out on the downloadable market, because you can download it on Nintendo Store legally, which is kind of nice, and then you don't have to carry the cartridges around. So that was great. And it's really good. It's a good game. Like, I think it's been said in other reviews that actually kind of fulfills this promise that the more you love your Pokemon, the stronger they'll fight for you. And I kind of like that. So you can play Pokemon to Me, which is like a little mini game, and you feed them, and you do all sorts of like kind of virtual pet type of things with them, and then that alters how they behave in battle. So like, you might be fighting someone, and then it'll say, oh, your Pokemon loved you so much it resisted death itself just for you. or it loved you so much it shook off the paralysis, the poison, and the sleep, and the coma it was in. And so I like that part. And it's like, oh, my Pokemon loves me. And then, so that was really great. And I have all these Pokemon that love me because I spend hours and hours, feeding them Pokepuffs. Like, here's a super amazing Pokepuff, ha! But then you beat the game, and then it gets into like the real game, which is fighting other players, and that entire mechanic gets thrown out the window, and it goes straight back to being rock, paper, scissors, with certain Pokemon being super strong, and certain Pokemon having like all the weaknesses. So it doesn't matter how much you love your Pokemon, or how much you play with it, if it's not like Fairy Steel type, it doesn't beat everything else. Or like, your starter might not have been the Protean Froakie that you can only get in Friend Safari or whatever. And it's just kind of like, I was kind of disappointed at that part. I was like, yeah, Pokemon. Like, I cried at the ending because it was a really good ending. I'll get into that a little bit. But like, after that high goes, there's just this ennui. It's like, okay, I'm going to battle online now. And then you get your ass kicked by all these kids in Japan. It's like, oh, it's Pokemon. Why did I spend 300 hours playing this game, when I could have been doing other things? So that's Pokemon. But yeah, it has a really good message. Like, you can play online, which is the major thing. If you play online, you get to see all these different people that's also playing at the same time from different countries, and they all have they say their own little hellos in different languages. And at the very end, it says, we're all on this earth for a short time, but at least we're together at the same time doing the same thing or something. I was like, oh, tears. So that was really good. I like the Pokemon. And my favorite one from the new ones is Esper. He is so adorable. And it's just, I think, when I see him, something resonates deep inside me. It might be my new Fursona. I don't know. Esper. So there's Esper. He is adorable, and I love him. And I accidentally evolved mine to Meowtastic, and I can't evolve him, so I'm sad. Esper. So enough about that. That's that. And then what else? One of my friends convinced me to buy this online, and it was a lot of money, and I thought it was going to be a fursuit head. It's actually a backpack, and you can wear it on your back. And he said I could use it as a hood, and I didn't quite realize what type of hood he meant, so I'm kind of disappointed. But it's really nice, but I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I might try to give it away at the next FurCon I'm going to. I'm not sure. It's really nice. It's soft. I wish it was a fursuit head. I am HypnoBeast. So there's that. I should probably describe it for the people that are listening. It's a giant, it looks like a fursuit head, but it's really just a backpack. And it's a lion, and I love it, but I have no idea what to do with it. So I don't know, I might try giving it away at my next convention. So going on to the next convention. The next convention I'm going to is Further Confusion versus the World 2014, January 16th through the 20th. I've been trying to reformat, rehash, go over my ideas for what I do at conventions. When I just finished hypnosis school, I kept trying to do the hypnosis school thing, which is promote myself as a hypnotist, and everyone just thought I was a hypnotist that was trying to promote himself at a furry convention, and not a furry that was trying to promote himself as a hypnotist. I tabled, I tried to sell trinkets so people would take my business card as well. It didn't work. So I think I'm just going to do what I did at my last convention, which is just do like maybe 1 or 2 panels. I like to do the Become Your Avatar panel. We get into a room, I do what I'm going to do today, and we just do guided hypnosis, and that's fun. And then one of my other friends does a lot more in-depth detail information about hypnosis and dreaming and lucid dreaming. I just kind of sit in on that and nod my head and look pretty. That's what he tells me to do. And then the fun thing about this particular convention, is that it's in San Jose, and it's at the same time as HempCon. And I just found that out because usually we have this girls volleyball tournament going on at the same time, and all the den mothers look at us with disgust, like, what are these guys doing here? And all the little girls go like, can I touch your tail? I'm like, okay. So I was looking up to see if they were there again this year, and it turns out HempCon is going on this year, and it's not going to be in the same space. It's going to be like next door, like to the convention center. There's just this giant tent that's going to be in, and it's going to outnumber the fursuiters like 5-1. Like, well, the furry convention goers 5-1. So it's going to be an interesting weekend, and it's exactly, you can go to hempcon.com and look it up. It's pretty much exactly what you think it is. So it's going to be a fun, interesting weekend for Further Confusion, I think. And then, but Further Confusion, which is furtherconfusion.org, that's actually it's going pretty well. I hear registration's up 30% from last year. Last year we had like 3,000 people, I think. So it might be 4,000 people this year. You never know. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's interesting because the furry fandom just seems to keep growing, which is interesting. I mean, but at the same time, I think it gets younger and younger every year. So I'm kind of like, no, I feel ostracized as a gray muzzle beard, whatever. So Further Confusion versus the World is the next con I'm going to. It's going to be 2014, January 16th to 20th. It's going to be in San Jose Convention Center. The Marriott is currently sold out. The Hilton is almost sold out. They're going to their, they're now selling hotel rooms at their Overfill Hotel, which is the Radisson, I think, something Fairmount. The Fairmount. So it's a really nice place. I found out that the Greyhound bus for the Greyhound bus stop for San Jose is actually a block away from Further Confusion, so I might just take the bus overnight to get up there instead of driving. I'm trying to decide my plans, but I'm pretty much just gonna do one or two panels and call it a day, and then give out business cards. Actually, I'm thinking of doing trading cards. So I might get trading cards and put like HypnoBeast on them, and then maybe some other Fursonas on some others. I'm trying to get people to join me and do trading cards, because I think it would be cool if we just did trading cards with our Fursonas on them, because then people might actually keep them. Because we have, like, at FurCon, everyone gets like these really great, they have all their wonderful art on business cards, and then people just kind of toss them, and it's like, no, you should put all that great art on a trading card, and then people might actually keep them in binders and stuff, and that might be fun. It might be worth something someday. So it's kind of, I'm trying to get that going, but no one else seems interested. But so it might just be HypnoBeast trading cards, but I think it'd be cool if we had like 20 different Fursonas on trading cards. So that's one thing I'm trying to get going. But yeah, so Further Confusion, I think it's in 3 months. Looking forward to that. Okay, and I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Yes. So I guess it's time to do guided imagery now. Yes, again. So thank you for watching this so far, and now to the sweet spot, the hypnosis. I just want you to make yourself comfortable. Guided imagery, hypnosis, trance, it's pretty much all the same thing. You're just going to be daydreaming, and you're going to be relaxed, and you're going to be doing just kind of, you don't actually have to follow what I'm saying. If I say think about a dragon, it's okay to think about a unicorn. You have permission to do whatever you want. It's just a guide. I'm just a guide. So I just want you to make sure you're in a relaxed position. If you're in a computer chair, make sure it has a nice comfy back that you can relax and sit down on. If you're, a lot of people like to do this in their beds, in their bedrooms. So just, take a moment to, you can even pause the podcast for a bit, and just find a nice comfortable position to lay down and relax at. It's very important that you're comfortable and no one's going to come in and bother you, and you've got the safe space to just zone out and daydream for a little bit. And once you're nice and comfortable, just allow yourself to breathe, because a lot of times we forget to breathe. We forget to just take those nice, deep, rich breaths in and out. We hold all the tension in our bodies, in our throats, and we just need to release it sometimes. Because relaxation is a skill that you can learn. It's something you do. It's not something that happens to you. You tell your body that it's time to relax now, and that can be more or less a good thing. And with each and every breath you take and release, just allowing the body to slowly slow down and allow the listless listener to enjoy zoning out and thinking about many things, because sometimes people do, relax very deeply, and sometimes they allow themselves just to go very deep into trance and hypnosis. And each and every time you breathe in and out, just breathing in all the positive, good feelings, and just breathing out all the negativity, everything that prevents you from relaxing deeply now. And it's okay just to relax more and more. Just going deeper and deeper, letting the body relax. And perhaps you can just imagine, with the eyes closed, if they haven't already done so, a warm white light from high up above, beyond the stars, perhaps from the center of the universe. And this warm white light just shines down on your body, and everywhere that warm white light touches, finding it easier and easier just to relax, just to allow any stress, any tension, any fear or frustration, just to release and unwind. And just starting with the forehead, feeling that warm white light soaking into your body, feeling it easier and easier just to let go, just to relax, just allowing the brow to relax, allowing all the tension in the forehead just to release, because it can feel good sometimes just to take time to relax, just to take time for yourself to let go and release. And each and every time you practice hypnosis, practice relaxation, finding it easier and easier just to go deeper and deeper into that natural, good state of being, and just allowing that warm, white light to continue to spread down across the face, allowing the cheeks and jaw, all the muscles of the face just to relax more and more. And wouldn't it feel good just to allow all the stress, the tension, just to release from the body and just go even deeper and deeper into trance and pure relaxation? And perhaps that warm white light can continue to spread across the scalp, down the back of the head, and just allowing a tingling sensation to follow, just telling the body that it's time to relax, because relaxation is good for you, and that means you can find yourself going even deeper and deeper into a wonderful, peaceful state of being. And just allow that relaxation to flow deeper and deeper into your neck, to your shoulders, allowing the warm white light to spread more and more. And as that warm white light spreads, it just brings such a wonderful, peaceful serenity across the body, shining deeper and deeper into the shoulders, into the back, feeling almost as if someone was giving a nice, deep massage, allowing all the muscles of the back just to relax more and more. And perhaps that relaxation spreads down the arms, to the biceps, the triceps, past the elbows, into the forearms, where it can feel very good just to relax more and more. And perhaps that warm white light can continue to spread deep into the hands, all the way down to the fingertips, finding it easier and easier just to relax, allowing that warm white light just to spread deeper and deeper into the body, finally going deeper and deeper to the chest, down deep into the heart, and just allowing everything that prevents a safe, sound, deep, peaceful relaxation just to rise from the body like steam rising from the ground after a warm summer rain. And wouldn't it feel so very good just to allow that peaceful relaxation just to spread even deeper into the belly, lower back, allowing that warm white light just to fill the belly, just to allow the lower back to relax deeper and deeper. And perhaps that relaxation can continue to spread deep into the glutes, deep into the thighs, allowing the legs an even greater sense of ease. And perhaps the arms and legs feel very heavy, or perhaps they feel very light, or perhaps they're very faint to feel at all. And as that warm white light continues to spread down deep into the shins and calves, down into the ankles, into the feet, into the toes, just allowing a wonderful, peaceful feeling to occur all over the body, from head to toe, completely wrapped in a warm, peaceful white light, and just allowing all other feelings, all other thoughts, just to fade away, because there's no need to feel anything other than peaceful relaxation, just allowing the body and mind to slow down, to allow those voices in the back of the head just to fade out, because it can feel so very good just to focus on yourself, on peaceful relaxation. And in a few moments, I'm going to count downwards from 10 to 0. And with each and every number I count, just feeling that peaceful sensation becoming stronger and stronger, feeling the body and mind just drop deeper and deeper into a wonderful state of being, a wonderful place of deep trance and hypnosis, finding it easier and easier just to relax more and more. And I just want you to imagine or pretend that there's a small set of stairs with 12 steps leading downwards. With each and every step you take, finding yourself just dropping deeper and deeper into that peaceful sense of hypnosis, just going deeper and deeper into trance and tranquility, and also finding with every step you take, just becoming more and more your fursona, feeling the fur or the feathers or scales, the tail, the eyes, the ears, more and more with each and every step you take, starting with the count of 12, taking that first step down now. 11, going deeper and deeper. 10, beginning to feel the fur or feathers or scales growing up and down your body, that wonderful sensation, perhaps feeling so very soft. 9, just going deeper and deeper, relaxing more and more, finding it easier and easier just to relax deeper and deeper. 8, feeling at the base of your spine perhaps a tail beginning to grow longer and longer, and as it moves it speaks directly the voice of the subconscious mind, letting everyone know exactly how you're feeling. Heading towards a more perfect trance at 7, just going deeper and deeper, relaxing more and more, finding it easier and easier just to allow everything else to fade away, going step by step, deeper and deeper. At 6. That's right, just relaxing more and more. 5. Going deeper and deeper, feeling those paw pads, those claws perhaps. Feeling the muzzle beginning to grow, the nose, perhaps cool and wet. Perhaps feeling the sinuses begin to change as the shape of the face changes. 5. Going deeper and deeper, relaxing more and more. 4. Taking another step down now as the body relaxes more and more, perhaps beginning to feel the shape changes, perhaps feeling new and powerful muscle growing all over your body, the fibers expanding, or perhaps feeling a layer of thick fat so safe and secure. The body just changing more and more into a state that's more relaxing. Going deeper now at 4. 3. It's an emotional state of peace and tranquility, just becoming more and more your true self, finding it easier and easier just to relax, perhaps feeling your body change more and more, perhaps outgrowing your clothes, just going deeper and deeper into that state of peaceful relaxation, just transforming more and more. 2. Feeling the tail, feeling the claws, feeling the teeth perhaps. 1. Taking that last step down now. And 0 is deep sleep. Just taking a moment to relax, quickly, calmly and deeply, each and every time I say the words deep sleep, deep sleep, deep sleep. And as that last step is taken, just floating down now into a safe, secure place of deep, tranquil hypnosis, going very, very relaxed now, and perhaps in that cool, warm, mystical place, finding it very, very easy to just visualize and imagine, to see in the mind's eye so very clearly, and each and every time going deeper and deeper into trance, finding it easier and easier to become open and receptive to positive, good suggestions. And doesn't it feel good just to let yourself go, just to find yourself as your fursona, head to toe, covered in the color you want to be, completely covered in fur, feathers, scales, the skin that you're most interested in, finding it easier and easier just to allow the breeze to carry you, just going deeper and deeper, finding it much more tranquil, and perhaps just finding yourself in a safe place, a place just for you, a place where you can feel the most at ease, the most calm, the most ready, the most empowered. As you find this place, it can be any place you want it to be. It can be someplace out in the city, like a cafe where you can sip chamomile tea and just watch people stroll by. Or perhaps it can be someplace deep in the forest, surrounded by green and wilderness, that sense of serenity and solitude. But this is your place, and it's any place you want it to be. So just get a good sense of it now. Get a good sense of the temperature. Is it warm? Is it cool? What seems to relax you the most? Get a good sense of the sounds. What can be heard there? Do you hear the sounds of the birds in the trees, babbling brook, or perhaps the quiet murmur of a crowd? That's right. And get a good sense of the smell and taste of things. Is there somewhere that you can find something good to eat? What does this place smell like? Can you smell the scent of pine, greens, perhaps of eucalyptus, mint? And just go even deeper into that sense of relaxation, into this place that's just for you. And perhaps you can find something that's very reflective, like a mirror or a still pond surface. And as you walk up to that reflective surface, just taking a good look at yourself as your fursona, seeing yourself from all sides, from head to tail, perfectly clear. And the more you look, the easier it is to see, finding it easier and easier just to visualize and see yourself from all sides. See your face, your eyes as your fursona, your body from head to tail, and wonderful feelings that can occur. And what do you notice about yourself as your fursona? Is it empowering? What sort of things does your fursona do that allows you to feel good? What sort of things is your fursona capable of? That's right. Just allow the fursona to appear. And just go deeper and deeper into trance. And just take a few moments to see your fursona from all sides. And perhaps explore this place as your fursona would. And just go even deeper into trance now. Deeper into pure relaxation, visualization, finding it easier and easier just to relax, perhaps, and explore yourself as your fursona. Just going deeper and deeper now. That's right. And when it's time to be complete, to finish what we started, finding yourself slowly retracing your steps back, 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 but remaining empowered, keeping all the learnings you've acquired through this exercise. That's right. And in a few moments, I'm going to count upwards from 0 to 5, bringing you up and out of the state of trance or hypnosis, whatever state you find yourself in. That's right. Returning back to human. Starting with the count of 0, deep sleep, just taking a moment to lock in all the positive benefits of the session, and perhaps even giving yourself a few good, positive suggestions. 1, closing the doorway to the subconscious mind to block out all negatives, negative people, places, memories. 2, starting to return, feeling the body return back to human body and mind, but still keeping those wonderful learnings, that sense of empowerment. 3, starting to come up and out of the state of hypnosis, feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, restored. 4, allowing the world around you to return fully human in body and mind. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session, this podcast for November 2014. Like I said before, my name is HypnoBeast. I sell MP3s online by request. I also do this podcast. I hope to do it again next month. So I will see you then. And I hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful day. Yay. See you later.